be back here in 1 second. Take just a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna post this link as soon as it pops up on my YouTube page to Facebook. Usually takes just a couple of seconds to pop up here. There it is. Alright, let's see. Goodness, sniff, sniff. I've already started. Already. Okay. Just going to copy this over to the face over here. Let's see. In it. Let's see. Sorry for the silence here, just a second. Okay. Gotta get back over here so I can see. Hey, Cindy. I'll just now pop back over here. I was trying to get on Facebook. Link on Facebook. And let's see. Trying to decide. I'm gonna hit the like button on my own video because I can. So, if you're here, you can hit the, if you would like hit the like button, that'd be great. It'd be great, great, great. And just let me say hello to everybody as they come in. How are you, Cindy? Hello. Hello, Jace. Anybody like Harry Potter? I'm going to be doing some Harry Potter nails. Good, Cindy, I'm glad. And they're going to be doing 10 different ones, so we're going to get started here pretty quick and let everybody just kind of hop on. I may do, hey Robin, good to see you, good to see you. I think Bailey was commenting a minute ago on one of the old lives, so I'm thinking she'll probably pop on here in a minute. And I had thought that Grandma Mipsy was going to go live, but I didn't see her. She may be taking a nap. I had one myself. Hey Brenda, it's good to see you. There's Grandma Mimsy. I just said I thought Grandma Mimsy was going live, but she may have taken a nap. But I took a nap today. I did. So I love you guys. I have got a kidney stone. So if I'm a little loopy tonight, you guys are gonna know why. So we're gonna be using, I don't have the plates in the description. Actually, there's nothing in the description. I will, took a nap. Oh, I missed it. I'll go back and watch it then. We're gonna be using M152, M242, M593, the castle plate, beautiful castle plate, and the dragon plate, M577, and M151, which these two came together because these actually do have Harry Potter sayings and stuff on them. So we're definitely going to be using I think we're using all of these. These are in a stack that I just call my Harry Potter plates because they have things on them that I'm going to use, you know, out of them elements. And I also have this one on there, which is a M570, which looks to me like potions, you know, if you follow Harry Potter, you know, Snape taught potions, and he actually made there was a love spell made that Ron got given to him. That was really funny. So yeah, I have to add it. I've got all the polishes listed and everything on a Word document, and I've just been going in afterward and add it on my laptop. It's just easier to do it that way. So I'm gonna hop into this because we're doing 10 nails tonight, and they're all different. Just let me say, like cohesively, they are not what I would say would be like you would look at them and be like, oh cool, those all go together, but they are all, you know, Harry Potter related. So you got the talkie tick. Yeah, I'm sure. I know. I'm not on TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can't change my view here where I can see a little bit better. Open this up. Oh, if I do that, I can't. Yeah, I can. I can see chat. Not that great though. Let's see. Well, shoot. I watch it all the time, but usually, go back to the way it was then. Am I in frame? I feel like I'm not in frame. I feel like everything is just off tonight. Let me see. I mean, it looks okay from here on top, but everything, can you see everything? I guess. I'm gonna scoot my phone out just a tad bit further. There we go. Give me a little bit more room. And thank you, Robin. Thank you. Oh, listen, Robin, I have, I thought that I just might have, like, you know, a UTI or something, but it was like I started hurting, like, in my bladder, and then I've had them before. It's not an uncommon thing for me. It just took me a minute to realize that's what was going on, because I've been on an antibiotic for 3 days, and, you know, it's just moving, so hopefully it will exit out soon. So I'm going to quickly go through the colors, and like again I said, I will put them on the page. This is what I've got on my nails, okay? Right here, this beautiful color. Thank you, Grandma Mimsy. Good to know. So this one is Summer Cruise, and all the numbers will be on the description. Blue Ribbon, that's one of my favorite blues. We caught Bam White, Straight Up Black. This one's Down the Chimney, I believe. Yep. We have, this is a really pretty polish. I don't use it a lot, but it is so pretty. It's called Black Magick, and I saw another nail artist using it, and I was like, I need that. It's really pretty, actually. That's going to be the first one we're going to use. Marshmallow, sorry. Marshmallow, but you could substitute coconut in for that if you wanted to. Front page. Smoke Show, Greyjoy. Here we have house colors. We're going to be doing 2 houses tonight. We're going to be doing the houses that Draco and was in, which was Slytherin, and then Gryffindor. So we're going to be doing those 2, and we're going to be doing Evil Eye and Heart of Gold for Gryffindor. Oh my gosh, this gold is beautiful. I have been looking for a gold for like my favorite gold, and I finally got this one. Black Magick is so, I know, it's so pretty. It's kind of sheer, which makes it great for like if you want a background for something. And then also Slytherin, which is Spearmint and So Metal. So we've got some radial gradients to do. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna get started. I don't want to have y'all all night. Let's see. A sunshine one. I think I've got liquid sunshine. I believe I've got that somewhere in here. Yeah, I know I do. I'm not going to dig for it, but I'm pretty sure. I know I do. Yeah. But I just love that one. So the first nail we're going to do is just a simple stamp. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these palettes down here. And I guess I'll just go ahead and use the thumb. And I got me a little fan for my desk, and hopefully we can just do a few of these and let them dry real quick. As I said, this is so pretty, this black Magick. I didn't even know it existed until, well, I've had it for a while, but I don't always get it out and use it that often, but it's really pretty. I'm going to stamp with it as well. So, but I'm going to use it as the background color here. And I'm going to put on a pretty thick coat. And I'm going to turn this fan, and I want y'all to tell me if it's allowed. I don't think it will be, but I just want to make sure. And look how long it takes me to get polish on me. I also broke my nail today, my thumbnail, way down here on this side, way down here on this side. So it's repaired. I cut some off of it because I didn't want to, but it was so pretty. I do have some pictures of it, so I'll have to put a post up with the pictures. But I did the Radial gradient with castles in the center, but I also reverse stamped some roses and stuff on there. So, okay, let's say this, and then this nail is going to be Marshmallow, so I'm going to go ahead and paint this one. What I'm going to do is just go through and paint the ones that are, is that fan okay? Can you hear it at all, or is it okay? Because I can hear it a little bit, but I don't want you guys to, I can move it if I have to. Let's see. So this is Marshmallow. Marshmallow is so pretty. I like it really good, really a lot. And this first one, I'm just going to paint the ones that I'm going to have a background. Can't hear it much. Good. Okay. Well, we won't have it going all the time, but I am going to, let's see. Which one did I put on here? I'm trying to think. Between these grays. I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure this one's dry by now. I'll put it back up here. Yep. All right. So I love Harry Potter. Does anybody, I know, I don't know, does anybody else love it besides me in here? Good. Thank you, Robin. That's good. Because I thought, oh man, we could do some trivia. And then I'm like, no, not everybody loves Harry Potter like I do. Everybody's a nut about it like I am. So, okay. So the other ones have got some little different things I need to do to them before I can proceed. So let me let this one get dry, and then I'm gonna turn it off. It's a regular thing. Yeah, okay. That's like, we'll do trivia. So, but I don't know. Well, you know, right? It's what everybody, like, Roland will be like. People will be like, "You're too old to like Harry Potter." And I'm like, when was there an age limit put on it? Hey, Nana. Hey, Nana Ange. We're doing Harry Potter tonight. Are you a fan? Tell me you're a fan, please. Because I'm like, I thought I would do some, like, trivia questions. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know if my crowd goes for that. But this also will be, like, you know, just general. I mean, they're cute. They're just cute. So I'm going to turn my little fan off for now. Okie dokie. And so on this first one that has black Magick on it, which, look at that baby. It's so pretty. I'm going to get, we are going to put this on there, which is the, get out of the way of the fan. This is a book opening up to show Hogwarts Castle. Just to have all the books, original issue, but like, I have them all. I have them all, and then my, oh gosh, yeah, me too. So I'm old, I'm 59, but I still love it. Love it. And so do both my daughters. And I just found out like 15 minutes ago, our town is having a outdoor theater movie night, and they're having food trucks, and it's all Harry Potter themed. They're watching the first movie, Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, whichever one. But yeah, my oldest daughter and I are the really big fans. My younger daughter likes it, but she also likes Stranger Things. Does anybody like Stranger Things? Now, I've not watched it, and I was kind of perusing eBay the other day and came through and found this little baby here, which I did not even know existed. I'm going to get up here where y'all can see it. Let's see, right here. It has my youngest it's a combination of my youngest two favorite things, which is Alice in Wonderland and Stranger Things. It's got the upside down. Let me see. I didn't even know that they made a Stranger Things plate at all. And there it's got one of the, what do they call them? Demi something's another. What are they called? I know the name, but I can't think of it. But anyway, and here's this. I know this one, the waffles, and this one also, a Demigorgon, right? Demigorgon. The upside down. Friends Don't Lie is from that. That's got the waffles and all that on it. So yeah, there's another one. And then of course it's mixed with Alice, but it's M030, and I was like, I'm gonna go see if they still have that on their site, which they did not. And let me make sure I take us back out here so I don't have you guys. Well, my daughter, if she hops on here and you see Mackenzie, you can you can have a conversation with her about it. But she loves Stranger Things. So we're gonna stamp this castle on this black. Got my smudge free over here because we don't want to mess any of these up. We're gonna do 2 hands tonight. Wow, I really wasn't thinking. I don't think. Wait a minute. Start, Melissa, before you have all your stuff you need. Let's see. My Old Faithful. I have been using this. Y'all know that I said I was going to keep playing with this until I mastered it. Not mastered it, but was able to even use it. And so I might be using it some tonight. These lines are really fine, so I'm going to try it on this one. It is a very, very soft touch to that, is I found is the trick. And just like, feel like you don't even touch it. And there you go. So for area, and if you're picking up larger images, it's a really nice, I'm glad I finally at least was able to pick something up. So here we go with Melissa trying to center something. And all the designs I did were on larger nails, so I'm hoping that these, it's just a simple stamp. A few of them will be that way. So I'm going to come in and float this across. Cute little nails. Hey, Bailey. How are ya? Good to see ya. There we go. And let's see, on this one, let me go ahead and clean this real quick. Harry Potter night tonight. Bailey, are you a Potterhead, or do you have another thing that you like? I know there's a lot of people who like all the things. I think my youngest daughter's kind of that way. She likes Marvel and all the other things like that. I think I've only seen 2 of the Marvels, and they were the original Spider-Man, the very first one with like Tobey Maguire, and then the very first Iron Man. So those are the only ones that I've seen. So I'm going to pick up this little image right here, which has got some the scarves, and just a medley of things. And I thought about reverse stamping a few little things. So what I'm going to do is move a few of this around right here. And I'm going to put out a couple of daubs of paint. I think it's only going to give me an option to use one color, so I'm going to put down some of this green. And we're going to be doing house colors for Gryffindor and Slytherin, those two. I did do Ravenclaw, and I was going to do all four, but Hufflepuff proved to be a difficult thing to do in a radial gradient. For me, anyway. Yellow. There was no, like, yellow that we had that I could get to show up. But it's okay. These are the main houses that work as far as, like, you know, enemies, you want to say, in the movie. So I'm gonna pick this up in black, and my air is on. I'm gonna see how it affects me. I usually have the vent already closed, and I forgot. May have to go do that. Lord, mail. I'm picking up the wrong thing. Oh, that's okay, Bailey. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, no, that was not quick enough. Definitely not. Let me turn it around this way and get this ice cube one. Do it that way. Definitely not. Definitely not. No, no, definitely not. Does anybody know who said that in the Harry Potter movie? Anybody? Anybody? What? Anybody? We could play a game and see who has the most points. Okay, there we go. That is better. No, no, definitely not. Was said by Mr. Ollivander when they were trying wands, and Harry got one, and it like caused a bunch of damage in his little shop. So, which is like me causing a lot of damage on my own little desk. Okay, so only thing I'm gonna do is come in and get a little fine pen. Let me find it. I'm gonna leave this one out. I don't think I'll need it. I think I want the fine one. I wrote on these because they have nothing on them to identify what is on them. I love these that we got as a gift, so I just went in with a Sharpie, and so I will know that that is a fine tip one. So put my little cat paw out there, and hope my paint hasn't dried. I usually don't put it out first, but so let's see. Do a little Gryffindor, little Slytherin. Oh, my eyes, we're starting off. I'm gonna turn my vent off over here just a second, guys, because that is definitely completely messed up the shop. Absolutely. Anybody? Hubby asked a question and I didn't hear. Y'all, my fam, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Turned off my air conditioning vent because there we go. Oh my gosh. I had to probably stand on my head to do that. Hey, Solo Rod. Hello, hello. Welcome. We're doing some Harry Potter nails tonight. Let's see. I don't want to get my paint. Just reverse dampen some of these little scarves here. Does anybody know who said, I shouldn't have told you that? Let's see. I think I'll do this is just a part of one, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it. You're ordering dinner. Okay. Okay, clean this one. I need to put some more in there. green. It's already kind of... I'm going to put another dollop of green down there because... Let me get my little... I'll get organized here in just a minute, guys. I'll have to... It takes me a couple minutes to get in the groove of what I'm doing here. There we go. You want to always clean your brushes and Hagrid, exactly right. Yay! Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. All right, I think it's another one. Who can name all 4 houses at Hogwarts? All 4 of them. Now, if y'all don't want to do this, we don't have to. So, I have a heavy hand. I'm the queen of heavy hand, anything, just painting or anything. So, I have to watch myself. I love these brushes that we got. I can't remember which box they came in. I'm going to say Grandma Mimsy might know, but we got them, I think, last year. I want to say it was in the Halloween box, but I might be wrong. Maybe it was Christmas. Did you ask Alexa? That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a good one. You know what? My granddaughter had a math problem, okay, in 2nd grade. And 3 of us did it and came up with 3 different answers. Oh my God, they're doing all this base 10 stuff. It's a boat. I'm sorry, it's just a boatload of crap. I'm like, why? I had her over here in the summer doing like multiplication and stuff, and then they're messing up my child. So, like, dang it. But so her mom called me last night and we did it together, she and I. Mac is like, she likes English and stuff, but you know, she doesn't do, she'll say I don't math, you know. So this is gonna go over this, so just gonna give it just a little bit of color. Let's see, I think that's all the scarves. Base 10, yeah, base 10. They have also like 100. So everything. It's so hard to explain. Hufflepuff, yep, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and Ravenclaw. So Gryffindor was where the 3 were in: Ron and Hermione and Harry. And then Draco was a Slytherin. And, you know, if you want to just have some fun, you can go to harrypotter.com, answer a few questions, and it'll tell you what house you would have been in. And so, yeah, we did that years and years and years ago. It used to be a very, very long test. It took like 30 minutes. I was telling Cindy earlier, I was like I can remember, like, it had questions on there like you would see in a psychiatrist's office. Like, it really, really took a while to do it. And so I'm a Gryffindor. My oldest daughter is a Ravenclaw, and Mackenzie, my youngest, is a Hufflepuff. And I could have told you that they would have been those because the Ravenclaws are like the brainiac bunch of kids. And she always was like that. And then, like, the Hufflepuffs are known for being kind and loyal friends, and that suits Mackenzie. I think Gryffindor's just all around, like, rounded, I guess you would say. And then Slytherins, a lot of people say they're bad. They're not. Just like very wise and cunning and stuff. So not bad to be a Slytherin. I don't do maths. Yeah, that's exactly what Mackenzie Word says exactly. I don't math. She'll say, I don't math. And so I'm like, well, just leave her alone and quit trying to talk to her while I'm trying to explain how to do this. So, so it's like, yeah. But they'll have like a whole block. Like, they'll have a problem and then an example, and it'll be like a grid of 100, like 10 tens a block. And then they'll have like maybe 3 blocks of 10 for 30, and then however many single blocks. And it's just so crazy to me to do that when you can do it another way so much easier. So on this one, while that is drying, I am going to put with the, let's see, did I use Black Magic? I'm trying to think if I did or not. Oh, I think I used this other gray, this one, which was just a little bit darker. Yeah. And I'm going to put on there, what did I put on there? Or was I gonna put on there? It was another one off of this plate, I believe. Let me look and see. I think it was just this Potions one right beside it. And it's just gonna be a background for it. Who said it's it's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. That's also a classic line from the movie. I see shirts and stuff with that on it. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is right. I'm talking and getting sidetracked. See, I would be lost if it was like Star Wars or anything. I would not know anything. I don't. Hermione, yes, she did. Because she was a smart little girl, wasn't she? She was the one that saved him out of a lot of messes. So I'm going to go ahead and get another ice cube stamper out here. And got it turned right. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here for our background. So see how cute? Like, I mean, honestly, you could just wear these like just like this. I mean, it doesn't need anything else. It's so cute. But I am going to put one more little thing on there in a minute. Star Wars and Star Treks and most of the comics. Yeah, so is Mackenzie likes all of those too. She does. So, okay, that goes there. And I think our sticky, I hope it's still sticky enough. We'll see. To put this on. Try to get as much of the colors on there as I can. And hope that they want to come off. A little wiggle. All right. So send up some hearts if you're excited about the the Halloween box. Counting down, guys. Counting down. I know Grandma Mimsy is. So excited. I think this year is going to be my year for really, really liking it. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. I think I'm gonna love it this year. I really do. Let's see. I don't think I've put. Did I do this now? Did I put? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okie dokie. So the only other thing that I put over top of this nail before we get on to the other two was the saying, which is on here or on the other plate. I think it's on the other plate. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. We all know because I just asked. Hermione said that. And let's see. I need some bright white on here. And I hope that it shows because the nail tips that I used were bigger. And I don't want to shrink it. So we'll see. I might put the feather on and then, no, I'm just going to pick it up and see. If it doesn't go, I might not put it on there. If it's, I don't know. We'll see. So let's see here. Try not to pick up any more stuff than I have to. So excited too. I can't wait. Okay, I want to have that conversation or that confirmation number like that is shipped. Oops, I touched it, so down it goes. Okay, so this one is a little bit harder to see, but it's still really cute. Okay. Did I put it over this one? Yeah. Okay. So the next ones that we're gonna do, I'm gonna do. So I don't know how many have seen Harry Potter or not, but the Ron Weasley and his family lived in a house that was called the Burrow, and it was this tall house, and it looked just like this. It was this tall, skinny house, and if you can see the inside of this image, you see how it's all leaned over to one side. It was so tall that it was like bowed over. So that is the burrow. That looks almost exactly like it, except I don't think it had steps. So I'm gonna may take some of this stuff off the side and just try to get the house in there. As soon as I saw that, I hope the Halloween box is not like the. I know I don't. I'm not a flower person, but I think that I will. I think that I will like this. I saw, you know, just I also love the toads and the little, like the mice with the hats and things like that. I think it will be. I'm hoping it will be something for everybody. You know, oh, it's your first box. What? Oh man, that's so exciting! So exciting to get your first box. And I love the Christmas box too. So, okay, so let's see. We're going to do that. But first, I want to go ahead and put down just a background. And the way I did this the other day was I just got this and this. And what other color did I have? Gray, because I use it to make the sky. Move some of this stuff all the way here. Got too much crap over here. Because it's not very sunny most of the time over there. So this is the 3 colors I used for my sky, and the colors will all be listed. I don't have them in there yet in the description box, but they will be. So well, I just used a sponge, and I've got a little bit of water here, and just get it just very slightly wet. And it is not, open all of them at the same time so that, and I honestly, this one just I didn't do much as far as like background. I wanted the house to show up, so we're just gonna create yeah, I'm not a flower person. I mean, they're beautiful, but I just, let's see, let's banana. Oh, I have been to one of Nana's lives. I cannot seem to catch you, but I will. Like, is there a certain day that you go live or time? If there is, let me know and I will write it down. Because I try to support everybody I can, because I learn stuff from everybody. We are all different and have our own styles, and you know, that's what makes us, you know, it makes it cool, because you can learn stuff from everybody. This will be my 3rd box, so I'm excited. And I was looking the other day, you know, I can't find my boxes. Of all the things that I kept, I keep the, I'm going to get these things in. Blot it. Every other Wednesday at 4:45. Were you live this week? So I'll know. You definitely got too much white on there. Need some blue. More blue. And gray. Okay, so not next Wednesday, but the next. Okay. So I'm just wanting to get kind of a Scotland looking dreary sky. It's usually not very sunny, so that's just some dots of paint on there. And I'm going to turn on the little fan and let it dry it. This is what, I know Grandma Mimsy's got a little fan. It's very tiny, and it's got a lot as well you can use. So I got it off of Amazon, I think I paid maybe $9 for it, something like that. It wasn't, no, $6.97. I take that back. It was even cheaper than that. It wasn't quite $10. So, okay, and this one, guess what? We're gonna do another, I need another sponge. But I may finish up this other one first. I know, I've been to one of them, but not a whole one. Like something came up and I had to hop off. Like I was on Grandma Mimsy's the other day and the security guy came, so I was like, oh, I gotta hop on here for a minute. So, so let's go ahead and put this one here for the house in just a minute. And the other one we're gonna do is from the castle plate, but let's see, we may be able to go ahead. Yeah, that's already dry. Turn this a different direction. Maybe I won't have to stop it every time. Let's see. Whoop. Let's see if I can't pick up the burrow here. I'm gonna try to take off that stuff. And I did, this is down the chimney. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is what I used. I think I'm gonna use anyway. I'm gonna try to just get down the center. See if we can't do that. I know I'll have some to clean up, but maybe not quite as much as if I pick up a whole image. So let me get a piece of tape as my best friend. Let me see. I find the silicone tools are not all that helpful for me when it comes to isolating things. I guess there's something that they would be good for, but sometimes it's like sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So I don't really know if I want the steps on there, but I guess let's see how tall the nail is. Yeah, I might leave them on there. See what else needs to come off of here. I'm trying to get, y'all, I've been between 1695 in subscribers and 1700 for like, I don't know how long. I am in a serious rut. I need to get some new subscribers. If you know anybody that would like to come over and subscribe to the nonsense over here, invite them or share this video or something so that maybe that we can get some more people over. Invite your friends if they like nail art. Yes, Bailey. Bailey, are you going to do some... I'm behind. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, okay. I got you. I was thinking Bailey was saying that she was going to go live, that she went live as well. And I was like, wait a minute. I did not know that. Like, seriously. So y'all will have to look up the burrow from Harry Potter and see what I'm talking about. Google it. It's just this little house that was severely bent in one direction, but so comfy. Let's see. All right. Now let's see. The next one will be off of, let's see, this plate. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it while that's drying. It's gonna be the, oh boy, Dad, my husband moved. And they're like, oh no, somebody moved. So this one actually has, hey, Duran. She's got the deepest voices of all my dogs. Hey, Duran, knock it off. Knock it off. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, I was wondering about Bailey. I didn't think that she did, but let me go turn their chair around. They have spun it all the way around. Oh. Ernie's standing there like, why did y'all make me get up? I was just in here hanging out with my mom. Well, we'll be there to support you, Bailey. You know that. You just got to let us know where, what time, and where, and we'll be there. Okay, so we're going to put the burrow on here. Obviously, I'm touching it. If you missed it, I was saying earlier, I have a kidney stone. So, Joy. No fun. So, there's the burrow. And, let me find, why do I always lose my smudge free? Always I do, but there it is. It will, yeah, I mean, I definitely will, and all of us will be there to help you any way possible. For the most part, I don't have people hop on and be rude or crude. I mean, it's a rare thing for that to happen. Here's a little house. Let's see. There it is. It's like a leaning little brown house. So, when we get them done, I'll pop them all up here for you to see. And the other one is going to be the nail that Devin did, the pretty radial gradient in those two. It's in teals. It's actually like on mine, but like I always say, and this is one thing I've said over and over and over, and I know that they do it because it's easier, because I know it's easier because I do it as well, but I would love to see them work on their own nails just to help other people. Thank you very much, Nana. Just to help people who have long, you know, have some nails and understand, like, hey, are there any tricks? I mean, I can pretty much do it, but, you know, it's just like, I would like to see them stamp their own nails at some point. Even if they're wearing gel, they can take it off, you know, and then put whatever back on, like before, in between sets or something, I guess. So we're going to do this, and, yeah, so we're going to do the castle, and we're going to do these, not those two, these two beautiful colors, Blue Ribbon and Summertime Cruise, and we're going to do a radial gradient. And here I got another sponge. I'm going to go up here and wet it. We are Ohana. Definitely. I've even got a sign in my office that says Ohana. We are Ohana. So, alrighty. I'm going to try this time to get, I want to get a more blue in the center, because you have to come back and stamp with the same color, the same darker color. So I want to put all the blue, or a lot of blue, in the middle. Whoop. Because it'll be coming back over with this one, with a stamp. These are so pretty together. I don't know that Devin used the same color teal, but I do. Yeah. Let's keep a little bit of water over here. I do, yeah. Let that, tap this a little bit. I don't tap it as much as they do, because I want to get the most effect that I can get without having to come in and do so many layers. So, but I do wet the sponge, or moisten it anyway. There we go. So I know this is like not, you're looking at it and think that's not all the way covered, and you're right, it isn't, but we are going to stamp on the outside of this one of these scenes with that green. So I just wanted to get that in the center so we can put the castle, so the castle will have something to be. Sit over here. Whoops, I got my fan turned around. Turn it back around. I was afraid it would blow off the little nail tips, and it's on low, but so far so good. So Alright, so we've got 4 done. But we've still got to do, we're going to do radial gradients for the houses, I'll just tell you that. But we're going to do those. And I think they'll be really pretty. So, I don't think I'll need the blue anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and cap that. I'm trying to decide which one of these I want to use. Look, I have this on my finger today, on my thumbnail that I just had to cut back. These are even now. And I've got a break here and there. So far down, I can't even cut it. So I repaired it with my repair kit and just polished it back. But when it was really long, I had this stamped on there and I painted in the red roses. So I took a picture. Oh, welcome, Literal Cork. Welcome. We would love to have you. Just hang out, man. We just had a good time around here. Everybody's kind and everything. So yeah, hop on. I'm here every Thursday night at 7 o'clock doing nails of some sort, some theme, and you can always go back and watch the ones that I've done before if you just click the live. But yeah, I took a picture of it before I took my polish off. I was really upset. Not really upset, but you know how it is when you're like, dang it, I just did my nails like yesterday. Darn it. Okay, I'm trying to think of which one I want and which castle I'm going to use. I want to use one of the smaller castles, because these openings are not very big. I think I'm going to use this one. So you stamp back. I'm going to stamp back in the same color that we used. I'm trying to find my nail. Oh, I was like, I'm trying to find my nail tip. Hey. Oh yeah, Solarite. These are just nail tips, and it is regular polish. It's not gel. You don't have to cure anything. And these little metal plates that I have here have, of course, images on them that they're etched in there. And all the polishes that I'm using are like a stamping polish made specifically for stamping. But you can find some that you can stamp with regular polish. Oh, I don't live far from Dolly, from Dollywood, so you're right on target on that, Little Cork. So it's so good to have you. I would love, yeah, subscribe and join this crazy family. So what was I saying? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, somebody tell me what I was saying. I don't even, oh, we were explaining this. So yeah, you apply, you pick up whatever design you want to do. You can just paint your nails. Some of these are just a one and done stamp, and I'm trying to think, we'll have like, you can layer them, but you can just like stamp one single thing and just pick it up with a stamper, and then you just stamp it on your nail, and then it's done. And then you just put some smudge free top coat on it so you don't smear it when you go to to put something over it to protect it, because it's such a very, very thin layer of paint that goes on with the stamp. And so you put your smudge free on top, and then you always need a top coat, and I always use this top coat, and it is it's called Don't Be Gelish. It's GEL-ISH, and it's Stacy's Sparkle Sauce, and she's a friend of mine that has a channel. She makes top coats, and I'm telling you, this is the best top coat I have ever used. And I used to use OPI. Yes, just creating artwork on your nails. And tonight we're just doing Harry Potter themed nails. So we're gonna do like Gryffindor and Slytherin colors here in just a second. So yeah, so this is just it's called a gradient. This one is a radial one, which means the highlights in the center. Did it with a sponge, and then we're gonna come back and stamp over our base here. But you can see, like on this one, like this is just a one and done. Stamp your base, come back, pick up this image, and then stamp it on there, and you're done. So pretty little designs on your nails, kind of like the nails that you would buy in a set. That you see all over, but you can just do them yourself and kind of, customize them how you like. So you apply a generous amount of polish, and a lot of people say, isn't that wasty? No, not really, because I mean, you end up with a slew of polishes. They have a subscription box monthly club that you can join, and you get 2 polishes every month. So, so yeah, but now I never forget, I always forget to put anything on here, but I've got like a PR code, a promo code. Ugh, can't talk. And if you ever decided to buy anything from Maniology, they are a fairly small company and they're based in Hawaii. And so my code is MMM10 if you save you 10% if you ever do decide to take the plunge and buy something. So, and Grandma Mimsy, thank you for helping helping turn it. So so let's see here. We're gonna do this castle right here in the center before I put the smudge free on, because I'm not gonna put the smudge free on when I'm still adding layers on. So that is the last thing I'm gonna do other than my top coat. So I'm gonna do the castle in black. So I'm gonna probably pick this up with our very tiny double end stamper, because little images are really so much easier to pick up with those. And I'm gonna screw the cap on this before I spill something. We all have a nemesis of whatever we've spilled. I know Grandma Mimsy's is Trickster, the color Trickster. And it's like this bright green, like Sour Patch green. And so yeah, we all have something. I spilled chrome powder one day on my mat, and this mat. I was like, that's not fun. No, that was not fun at all. Oh, thank you, Solar Rod. I'm glad that you're here. I'm like I said, I've been trying to grow my channel a little at a time. It takes a lot of doing, I guess, a lot of hard work. I still do record videos, but I do go live every Thursday. So, and usually you'll always hear my dogs somewhere in the background. So here, I'll show you this one. You can see, even though that we did that outside, just sponged it on, you can see the, let me get it right there. There you go. You can see it where we stamped on there, the woods. And you can do it in your own color. Like, it would be even cool to do gray and then do the woods in black. And you could do castle in any color that you wanted. That's the good thing, is like, it's not like you have to do it in any certain color. You will have plenty of colors to choose from to work with. So thank you. I think this one's pretty too. So, oh my gosh, I just threw it. Of course, I always say we should play some sort of, like, everybody that drinks wine or something, or even whatever you're drinking, tea, some sweet tea in the South. So here is our first set. We got one more set to do. This was the book. Try to get it in focus. That lamp is in the way, or that light. Yeah, right here. This is the book with the castle, the Hogwarts castle. There's just another generic castle. This one's just got a lot of little images on it. We colored in some of the scarves. This one is got a light gray and then a background of a little bit darker gray stamped. And then this one says, it's got the feather and it says it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. So, and then this one is it's going out of focus. The burrow, which was the Weasley's house, if anybody watched Harry Potter. Solar Rod, did you watch Harry Potter? I've been watching, asking everybody. I am a huge Potter nerd. So, oh my gosh. Hi. Like I just said, you'll hear my dogs. So let me sit these somewhere out of the way and clean this. And you clean your plates with acetone, pure acetone. And that's why we all have cuticles, so we have to oil up all the time with all acetone our hands are in. So yeah, this is just plain old I mean, it's regular polish. Like I said, I can't use gel or anything like that. Allergic. So, all right. So, we're gonna do one. Let's see, another 5 nails here. Here we go. I'm gonna do the kind of easier ones first. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the ones that I can paint. I need a marshmallow. One. My husband's in there trying to tell the dogs to be quiet. That's pretty futile. They're not gonna be. I bet you my daughter is at that Harry Potter thing tonight. They were having an outdoor theater night tonight. Oh, I still am, and I'm 59. All my kids are like 31, 32. They are, yeah, their kids, they're still young, but they will be. Trust me, they will be. Let's see, what do I need? I need the really light gray, which was front page right here. We'll use this to make the sky. And I did say I will go back to all these colors in the description after the live. It's just hard to do it before because I do it. I'm heavy-handed, Nana. I said, I always am. So we're going to use this one to make some dragon scales. I'm going to try Black Magic. I think it would look cool to make the scales in Black Magic. That's really thick. I need to put that over. Holy crap. Whoa, Grandma Mimsy. I'm telling you, on mine, my little Layla is going to hit double digits this year. Our oldest one. That's our special needs little granddaughter. And she's like 38 pounds. And she's like 30. She's a little person. And so she's a mess. She's got a great big personality for how little she is. Yeah. We've already told, I told her mom, was like, we are deeming her a Slytherin, but she would have been. She would have been if she took the test. So, and the younger girl, my youngest granddaughter will be 8, and then we have a little grandson that's going to be 2 soon. So, let's see, what else can I put on here? Oh, I need another one that's done in Black Magic. This is a beautiful color. And I need to use it more. I think I'm going to be using this a lot during Halloween. So this is kind of like, I normally would save this like mani for, turn the fan away just a minute. It's drying this as fast as I can paint it. Would save this till September 1st because that's when the kids went back to school for Harry Potter. I always used to do it then, but I think that we're all going to be so deep in Halloween by then. Magic. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, okay, let me think. So the only 2 that I have left that we are going to do are going to be the 2 house colors, which are going to be Gryffindor and Slytherin, and we'll do those in just a minute. The marshmallow one's going to be a really simple stamp, just a one and done little stamp, and it's still a little bit tacky, which is kind of good in a way. And let me find, it is actually it is the Marauders map, if any of y'all have ever heard of the Marauders map. And when you open the map, it's empty, and you tap it with your wand, and you say, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and it'll open. And then when you're done doing whatever, it shows everybody walking around where everybody is and all that located in the castle. And so, let's see, use this color. And then when you're done, you tap it and say, mischief managed. So they use it, I think it ends up with Harry, but Fred and George had it originally. Yes, Halloween's going to be on next week, that's for sure. For sure. So just a light roll. That's all it needs. I've got all this air blowing on me over here from my fan. Let's hope this stamps without wanting to not stick. Here we go. You can see it shows up better. It's hard to, the little brown was a little bit hard to see until you put it on the nail. So this is so, it's not hard to do. It just has got a little bit of a learning curve, like anything we do, I guess. It's that way. Did you see the Harry Potter phone? What Harry Potter phone? No. Bye, Nana. Bye, Nana. I'm just kind of looking up at the chat for a minute. No, tell me about the phone. I haven't. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've dropped everything tonight. I think it's because I'm trying not to take so long, but then I end up dropping everything. So this is the part that makes it not smear your image. It is a top coat, but you still need to come in with another top coat on top of this, whichever kind of, you can matte these. If you like matte nails, you can use that. You know, I just ordered a new phone, a new iPhone. I think it's the 16 Pro. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I got that one because it said that it would upload in like, the speed was like 1080, which was like what the upload speed they make it. Does that make sense? Bailey, every other Wednesday, she said, and she was live last night, so not next Wednesday, but the next. I did see that because I wanted to watch her as well. I'm trying to find which head wig I want to do. Let's see. There's the golden snitch. My plate's dirty. It's hard to see. I'll have to clean it before I go to pick up the crest for the houses. Let's see. That is actually, I don't know if that's Hedwig. That might be, yeah, it is. I think I'll pick that up, maybe. The one I was thinking about doing was this one, I think. And she's got on her scarf. And she was a snowy owl. She's done in white. You're welcome, Bailey. I can't remember the time. Seems like it was Central Time, though. I may be wrong. 27th. So, oh, I didn't get part of her face. I'm so sorry, I had missed part of its face. I'm just trying to make sure the plate's dry and that I didn't leave any remnants of anything on it, so that's what I get for capping the bottle. I always say it's a curse when I do, because I usually don't pick it up right. I feel like she normally also would be probably picked up in a darker color and then reverse stamped, but I'm just gonna do her as she is. I swear. No, that's the way she is. Okay. I'm just gonna put her in the center of this little nail right here, so she can be the center of attention. I love Tedwig. Oh, it's off center. Well, it wouldn't be a Melissa knot, would it, if it's not off center or something going on with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I could do to it, but I don't think so. I think I want to just leave this as it is. Yeah, I think so. It is Central Time. Okay. 4:45 Central, so that'd be 5:45 for me. Okay. I try to put a post up every Thursday, or if something happens that I'm not going live, which I didn't last week because I seriously needed a mental break. I just couldn't come up with anything in my mind, and I was like, I'm tired and I need to rest my brain. So it felt weird to not be doing it, but it was okay. Yeah, so okay, and the gray nail is over here, very dry now. Let's see. Forgot about being over here. Okay, and so this one we are going to do, stick into my finger, the dragon blade. I don't have a dragon. I'm trying to think if I did a dragon. I think I did a dragon over the scales maybe when I was playing around last week. So here are the scales, and Harry had to battle a dragon. And I'm going to try the black magic, actually, I think. Let's see, I think it'll be pretty. I have a feeling I scraped too much. Maybe not. That looks good. Okay. Come here, Neil. Let's see. And to our new people here, let's see, that was here at Christmas time. I do the 12 days of Christmas and do 12 videos, and then they start on December 1st, and there's one that posts every night, and I love this. This is also another like one and done. Like you could just do this. Yeah, daylight savings. Yeah, I think Nana would. Yeah, it's still like we haven't changed time yet. I wish they would just make it daylight savings time all the time, because when it's winter time and it gets dark at like 5:30, I'm ready to go to bed. So here is the little dragon scales. We will check those out here in just a minute. So now it's time to do the battling houses, which was always like Draco and his friends Crabbe against Harry and Hermione. Although I love Tom Felton, the actor Tom Felton. He is a jewel, and he's so sweet and kind. Not that I know him personally, but from what I've seen of him. So, yeah, it's sometime like October, November, we will fall back, spring forward. Sorry guys, I have your drink. Yeah, that's right. It's 8 for me too. 8:11, 8:12, something like that. Yeah, I mean, and I hate it. Like, the only time that it's fun when it gets dark like that is Christmas. And then I like turn on my lights, my Christmas lights. But other than that, no, I don't like it. Let's see. Get something that's not got so much paint all over it. Okay, so we're gonna use these sponges instead of like getting a whole new sponge out. Grandma Mimsy, you're still early. Have you had supper? What did you have for supper? I've lost 12 pounds. Woohoo, right? I'm glad I have, trust me. But it's been such a long, I feel like it's been so long. And I'm so tired of chicken, and I'm so tired of broccoli and cauliflower and all those things. So today, I usually take a free day on Saturday. But Chris was like, do you want something from Jersey Mike's? And I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. So I had Jersey Mike's today. I did take off the bread though for most of it. A little bit of it. Most of it though I took off. It was good. Thank you, Robin. It is not easy to lose weight. Especially the older I get, the harder it gets. So, alrighty. Here we go. Let me get these open. Ooh, that sounds good. I hadn't had tacos in a while. That was something Chris asked me if I wanted. He's like, you want some from Taco Bell? And I was starting to think, there's nothing I can get that's like not totally, would screw my diet totally up. So I figured I can get a sub and take the meat off. So that is what I did. I did eat like just a handful of chips because I can't eat one of their subs without some chips. Do you guys have Jersey Mike's around you? Oh, I'm all for that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Bailey, give it that bright. I'm gonna do that because I don't want to put gold back into my bottle. All right then, I'll be present and in attendance for that. I hear everybody talking about this pink salt stuff. I don't know if that's anything to do with it, but I feel like I don't have enough gold on here. Maybe I do. I need more gold. More gold. Let's see. I had too much, but it soaks it up. I heard my husband in there. He's been probably eating something. But he's had a snack. I've got I was looking over there to see which dogs I had in here with me. I should have known. It's my loyal and trusty. Yeah, but that's no fun to lose it that way, Bailey, is it? Back when I was 21, so I mean, I wasn't even heavy. I mean, let's face it, you know, when we're that young, it's not hard to say small, and I was active and stuff, but I was working, and they diagnosed me with gallstones, and it was after I had a pregnancy loss, and that's pretty common for you to get them when you're pregnant or whatever. I think it was my second pregnancy loss, and so I didn't want to like have a scar. It was before, we're talking way before the laparoscopy ever came out, but we were close to getting it. So I was like, I'm gonna try to wait. I told my surgeon that. I was like, I'm gonna try to wait. I worked at the hospital then, and he's like, well, you know, you need it out, but he said, if you're gonna try to wait, he said, I'm just gonna tell you right now, he's like, if your eyes ever start getting yellow, you ever get yellow in the whites of your eyes and all this, you need to come now back to the ER. And I was like, okay. So one day I had like he said, you'll know. Oh, thank you, Bailey. I had 3, and 2 of them were in the second trimester. So yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. But we are blessed with the children we have, because, you know, I think that everything comes for a reason, and I wouldn't have the children I have right now if you know, that hadn't happened. And I'll see them again. Oh, so let's see. So we're gonna do Slytherin the same way we did that. Oh, thank you. I've done a lot of healing for them, but yeah, it's when I you know, one of my daughters has had one, so I knew exactly how she felt. I'm not gonna say which one, but yeah, everything is for a reason. We don't understand it at the time, but it is for a reason. These little sponges are just so handy. This was like closest I could get to Slytherin green. I'll have to look at the bottle. This is so metal. This is like my favorite silver. I use it a ton at Christmas time. Right, the nail go right here it is. Yeah, when you have a child go through it, it's a different, you know, you feel it all over again. But it's just, I don't know that I can say it was worse, but it was just different, you know, seeing them have to go through that and knowing how she felt was just not good. My family is just, we have a lot of really tiny babies in our family. Now, Maddie was a regular weight. She was like 7'12". But Mackenzie, my youngest, was 2 pounds and 14 ounces. She was born early, of course. My placenta completely abrupted. It just so happened I was in the hospital. It completely tore loose. I nearly bled to death, and she nearly died because she wasn't breathing when she was born. They did a emergency cesarean. Nobody got to go back with me or anything. It was like save our life kind of thing. But that little turkey, she's a mess. And my pediatrician told me, they were like, there's 2 kinds of kids that come out of the NICU. They'll either be scared of everything, or they're going to be scared of nothing. And just, you know, I'm just reading chat, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she wasn't breathing when she was born, but they brought her back and took her down to the NICU, and she was in the NICU for a month. And so she got down to 2.9. I think that was the smallest that she got down to. While those are drying, I will show you the one that I did for Ravenclaw. Their colors are, even though the movie depicts them as being silver, they're not blue and silver. In the book, they were blue and copper. So this was the one I did for them. And I was going to do all 4 houses, but honestly, like I said, I could not find a black and yellow that would stamp a radial gradient without the black completely taking over. So that's Ravenclaw. That is what my oldest daughter is. Yes, she's a miracle. She is. Both of my girls are miracles. They really, really, really are in their own ways. Because my oldest daughter is adopted. We took her home from the hospital when she was born. And what is the ironic thing about that is that she looks just like me. She sounds just like me. We have the same interests, everything. My youngest daughter, I don't know where, I was like, they switched her up on me. That's not my kid. But no, she is. Yeah, she definitely is. It's funny though, because I mean, she is just like me. So, like, it's all meant to be. 6 months. Yeah, well, I was in my 7th month, but I'd had issues with, yeah, surprise, surprise. She's 65. Her sister, my mom had my sister in her 6th month, almost 2 pounds. Yeah. Max should have weighed, it was 32 weeks. She should have weighed about 4 pounds, but they had been doing ultrasounds. Why did I get that out? And stuff, doing the biophysical profile where they check the baby and all that and what they should be doing in the womb. And she was just like, I'd had a partial tear of my placenta already and had a bleed, and so they were watching me really close. And I was actually in the hospital when that happened. They were going to send me home the next day. I've been in there a week for preterm labor. So that's a Slytherin. and this is, I can't even see it. I have to think. Okay, that's Gryffindor and that's Slytherin. Okay, so I'm gonna pick these up. And it just happened. Like, I mean, it was, I sat down on the bed and I told Chris, I said, my water broke, because that's what it felt like. Just this huge gush. And I couldn't, I mean, it was crazy. Okay, this is Slytherin. Don't let me put this on the wrong one. And when he pulled the covers back, it was just like, it was blood going everywhere. And so I had like a stitch in my cervix because of all the miscarriages. They wanted to like cover every base. That's not a good pickup. So I was more worried about that stitch coming out. I don't know why, but I was like, are you all going to take that stitch out while you're in there? And they're, yes, of course we will, you know. I don't know why I was so scared about that. I was like, you know, on death's door, and they were like, I was worried about that stitch. Let's see, I'm gonna scrape up this other side. Man, as the night goes on, evidently Melissa's like, you were preemie too, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a lot of little babies in our family. Like, okay, let me just try to pick up the Gryffindor up here, and then I'll go back to that snake, because it's like wanting to be not cooperative. Also going to turn this around. I was making sure I turned the fan off. I'm also going to switch to this. That's better. Yeah. Okay, so I've got Gryffindor. Yep, the lion, the brave lion. So this is my house in Harry Potter. This would be my house. A little wiggle. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, thank you, Grandma Mimsy. My first cousin had a little baby that weighed like a pound, and I think she weighed 1 pound and 6 ounces. Came right through it, like grew up. We've got a lot of like little babies, like 2 and 3 pound babies. Even my sister's daughter, my niece, a couple of her babies were 3 pounders. So I don't know. I mean, I know why I had what I had. I have a blood condition, and it's called anticardiolipin antibodies, and sometimes they'll say antiphospholipid. But what happens in that is that it takes you, causes you to have blood clot, but like not the blood clot in your like leg or anything. I'm always loopy. I would get blood clots in the cord and in the placenta, and then it would cause it to not work correctly. So me carrying Mackenzie was a miracle, and I had a specialist taking care of me, or I would have never carried her. So it all works out. Did I get the same image? Wait a minute, I did, didn't I? I'm just supposed to be picking up the snake. Yes. I'm glad that didn't pick up. We're almost done, y'all. Let's see. If I can get the snake to pick up for me over here. I don't know. These are some fine lines. I might try the monocle. It probably won't work, but I'm going to try to do it. So, very, very fine lines. If not, I might switch over to the sticky polish, the really sticky polish, the She Modern. There's just so much air moving around in my office. Yeah, look. Okay. Nope. That's what we're going to do. We're going to switch back up and punt a little bit right here. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this polish right here. And I think most of you guys, it is Robin. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my faith. So we're going to use the black Sticky Stepping polish. Does not need a light. And they do make some that you can cure, but this one you do not have to. So this is what I'm going to try and see if it won't pick up with this. And you don't have to rush so much. It's stays sticky a long time. Look at there. See, sometimes it's just a simple, like, think outside, think about what else you have in your stash over there, same color and everything. It's just sometimes straight up black will do really well in picking up things, and then sometimes it doesn't. And this is one of those times. And make sure I've got the snake on there and it's not upside down. Nope. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this was like Draco Malfoy's house. Put these things over here out of my way. I think I already did that one. Let's see. Okay, so this is the houses. I think that we have reached our destination. I'm going to clean up a little bit here, these plates, and then we will look at them. And like I said, I will go back and put the colors of the polishes in there that I used in the description. I just will do it on my laptop after it uploads in a few minutes. Look at them. Plates get so dirty on the back. All right, get this out of the way. All righty. I'm going back and looking. Bless and highly favored. You are, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they do work overtime, that's for sure. Okay, so let's look at what we did tonight. So, like I said, this is like not a set that you would like be all matchy-matchy, but I just wanted to like represent a little bit of all of Harry Potter's elements. Even though like this was not Harry Potter, but it absolutely reminded me of the burrow. And if, like I said, if you look it up, you guys can see that the house did look like that. So, and there's it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Our little, I'm surprised that green and maroon didn't quite show up as good as I thought it would. But anyway, there's that one. The pretty castle, the teal. And then here's the one with the book opening up and showing the castle. That is that's the one that's on black Magick. That's a really pretty polish. And then here is this also is on black Magick Hedwig, the snowy owl. That was Harry's owl. And here, I don't know if you can read it, but it does say, "I solemnly swear I'm up to no good." And it's got little footsteps all around showing where everybody's located in the castle. Thank you. Oh yeah, just on the general nails. Yeah, these were clear. they're sort of see-through. And then here's Gryffindor with the lion. I started to do that. I actually started to come in here and paint them, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And Slytherin, there's the snake. It's out there. I really like the scales. Isn't that cute? Like, you could just wear that on a couple of nails and then paint the other ones like the darker gray. That is my daughter, late as usual, but she's here. Say hello to Maddie, everybody. So here, I will go back since she is always coming in at the last second. Here is the dragon scales. And Gryffindor. I said I was doing trivia. You should have been here earlier. So, and the Marauders map and little Hedwig. And then I know that she will like the burrow because I know she knows what it looked like. This was not the burrow, but it does look like it, right? You're welcome, darling. You are in a safe place here, trust me. And this one says it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. They're little ties. And then this one's just a little forest with a castle. And then this was the book with the castle pop-up book. You've got that. Yeah, isn't it though? I thought that too. It was just on a random Halloween plate, but I thought it looked like the burrow. So, and Maddie's got the pop-up book that, I don't know, she opened it, what was, I think it did year before last, she opened it up and it took forever for y'all to figure out how to get it back together because it was so big. Thank you, Solar Ride. Thank you so much. So that is the 10 nails that I just came up with for Harry. Like I said, I usually do it around Labor Day because they go back to Hogwarts on September 1st. And if you do have kids and they like Harry, you can order them a letter. They can get a Hogwarts letter, like all the kids did in the movie, which we're going to do for Layla when she turns 11. It's when they hit their 11th birthday. Well, she'll get hers right before she turns 11, but it'll be next year. And yeah, it gives them their official like little sealed crest and everything with the wax, and it's really cool. So definitely gonna do that for her and all the kids, all the grands. So there they are, and anyway, so if you got in midways or whatever, Solar, it's good to see you here. And I'm trying to think of the other person. Terrible with names. I'm gonna go back up here. I don't know if they're still here, but they were new tonight, and I wanted a literal quick welcome. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Come back. If you liked hanging out with me and you're not subscribed, please do. And please send a link for the letter. I will. Yep, I'll find it and send it to you. You can get them on eBay and different places. Thank you, Bailey, very much. But yeah, just comment, even if you just put a comment, even if you run the live, if you'll just drop a little comment after it posts up, that helps a whole lot too. But liking it will put it out there a little bit more. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight again. And I was trying to not make it so long, so an hour and a half for 10 nails is not too bad. I don't guess. So we do have what, 1, 2, 3 radial gradients in there, so not too bad. So those sponges I'll still use. Like I'll cut those off and use them until they get to where they're just too small to use again. So they're just like so quick and easy to chop that off, and then they're ready to go again with another color. So but anyway, good night everybody, and thank you for hanging out with me again. I always look forward to seeing all my nail friends here on Thursdays, and we sit and watch paint dry. Except I do have a fan this week that helped a little bit. So but yeah, you all just have a wonderful weekend, and next week Monday is the drop for the box. If you're going to get it and you, listen, you can use anybody's promo code. I just want to let you know that all ambassadors have a promo code. So you can use anybody's. I do have one that's MMM10, but as Grandma Mimsy says, there's always enough of us to go around. So use anybody's that you want. And be sure to take advantage of it somebody's, because it does save you 10%. So that will go toward your shipping. So, but anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. I did up here to shut it off, but it was fun, and next week we'll be on for Halloween. See you guys next week. Bye.